Well, hello, 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 hello. I hope everyone is doing fine. Guess what? Don't have my. Sorry. Hello, 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 and a hello to all of my YouTube friends, all of my affiliates. Do we have a live stream for you today? First, football is over. I hate when the last season, the last game, Super Bowl is played because there's absolutely no more football. But today's stream is a test stream, it's a pilot stream. Come in and join me. I want your thoughts. What would you do? That is the question that I have. Now, I was at McDonald's one day. I was in the line, and there was a line in front of me. This stream is about what would you do. So the line was in front of me. There was a guy in front of me who his tires were, there was double lines. His tires were turned towards the left, but he was kind of halfway blocking the other side. So me, I thought he was going to the left. So I went around him and went to the other side. Now, because my car left in front of him before his car left, he got mad. Oh, he got to his window. I was trying to order my little small cup of coffee. He let his window down and he lit in on me. And I'm not talking just, what are you doing? Why would you do that? You saw me in front of you. No, he was lit. That's what they call it. He cursed me out with some words I had never heard before. It was crazy. Now his wife was sitting in the seat looking at me like, yeah, why would you do that? And I'm like, his tires were turned towards the left, but he was calling me M and B's and H's and everything. And I was like, all of this behind a cup of coffee? What would you do? What would you do? Me, one mind said, throw him the finger and curse him back out. But I don't do that. I proceeded to raise my window up and hope that he didn't get out of his car, because today you don't know what people are going to do when you start having road rage with them. Then the other people that's watching, they don't know who the fool really is, because both of you all acted a fool. So guess what I did? I rolled my window up and I sat at that window until he placed his little order for his cup of coffee. He zoomed around to the window to pay. He zoomed up to the window to get his coffee. And then it was like I came behind him, right? And I was saying to myself, well, I know he's not waiting on me because he already have his coffee. So guess what I did? I slowly but surely took my time at the cashier's window. This is what I would do. Tell me what you would do. And then I slowly but surely drove up to the window to get my coffee. I said, I am not going to have a confrontation with this man, because here's my thought process. Obviously, he was mad with somebody else and he wanted to take it out on me. So I let him take it out on his wife, because I wasn't going to go and be buried 6 feet under because he was mad at somebody else. This segment, what would you do? I didn't confront him. I left him just like he was. And he zoomed off when he realized that I wasn't going to confront him. And then guess what? He zoomed out into the street. And I was like, now I know you can't be acting this crazy behind a cup of coffee. All he purchased was a cup of coffee. This is the size cup of coffee that he purchased. Now, I probably won't get no ads behind this because I'm showing the McDonald's, McCafe. That's all right. I'm good. While I'm talking about it, might as well give me a sip, right? That was good. So, if you're in and you're watching me and you want to type in a question on something that happened to you, ask me. And I'm going to try to answer it the best way I possibly can, because to me, this... Oh my God, I've been on this whole time and you couldn't hear me talking. Oh my. Do I tell the story over? Okay. This segment is what would you do? Two parts to it. This is about me and you. This is about you asking me a question about what I would do. And then it's a question about you, me asking you what would you do when I share you my story. Do you know I just realized my sound wasn't on? So what would you do? I would stop, turn my sound on, and start over again. I went to McDonald's. I'm going to speed it up this time. I went to McDonald's. I proceeded in the line. There was a car in front of me. He had his tires turned towards the left. There were double lines, like all the fast food restaurants. I proceeded to go around him because I thought he was going to the left. When my car in front of me left before I did, he was still sitting there. So when his car left, guess what he did? He decided to let his window down and give me some choice words, because he thought I got in the front of him. I didn't get in the front of him. His tires were turned towards the left. He came up with some curse words I never heard of before. Besides the MF and the B and the H's, and he came up with some words I had never heard before. Now, what would you have done? Well, I didn't confront him. I thought you confront him, you curse him out. He's so mad, he can't be this mad behind a cup of coffee. Got to be somebody else made him mad. Maybe his wife in the front seat or something. I don't know. Maybe she didn't want to do what he wanted her to do. I don't know. But I wasn't going to confront him, because guess what? He might have had a gun. He might have had a knife. I would have been going 6 feet under behind a cup of coffee. Do you understand me? A cup of coffee. I start to give him the finger. I say, no, that's going to rage him more. Have him enraged more. So I just proceed to let my window up, place my order for my coffee, and I let him go in the front of me. He zoomed to the cashier's register, paid for his coffee. He zoomed to the place to get his coffee, other one, the second one, and then he stopped. And I said, oh my, he's waiting on me. So I proceeded to stop at the window like I couldn't find my money. I wasn't scared. I was being more precautious. Then I slowly but surely drove up to the window and talked to the people I always talk to, and just talked and talked and talked. And I said, he is really waiting on me. When he realized I wasn't going to come up to him on the side of him, guess what? He drove off and drove into the street, and I said, you're going to have a wreck behind a cup of coffee, or you are going to kill somebody. More than likely, people like that be enraged, they kill the other person in another car. he's going to kill somebody behind a cup of coffee. So what would you have done? Come into the stream. I don't know if my stream is locked where you can't get in. Maybe this will be it. No, I don't want participants. I want. I'm writing, what would you do? I don't know, but I'm not. I think I'm on at the wrong time of the day. I don't know what's the right time anymore, because I really do believe it's a lot of YouTubers since January 1, and the children laws just got off of YouTube, period. Because a lot of people that I was in the stream with all the time, I can't find them anymore unless I start searching for them. They don't even come up in my, when you turn on YouTube and all the videos come up, recommended videos, they don't come up in the recommended videos anymore. Every once in a while, YouTube would recommend one of my videos. I don't know why it take them so long, but what would you do? That's what I'm asking. Would you confront the man? Going back to the question, would you confront the man? Would you give the man the finger? Would you curse the man out like he cursing you out? Or would you go ahead and ignore the man? Which is what I did. I ignored him. And I proceeded to drink my cup of coffee. Like I'm drinking right now. Now I know some people would actually confront the man, get out their car. I saw this the other day at work. We had a long line of customers. And this car backed into another car, trying to wait for another car to come out. And I'm standing outside taking orders, right? Because the line was so long. We are extremely busy at our restaurant. And the car just barely bumped the car. And the person in the second car, I'm not going to tell you who it is, but I knew who it was, got out of the car, and I was like, well, maybe she's just checking to see if the car is bent. And I'm standing there trying to keep the customers calm, like, man, what you gonna have? What are you gonna have today? And do you want a baked potato fully loaded? And I'm going on with my order taking process, and all of a sudden, arguments break out. The lady's husband or boyfriend got out on the driver's side. The lady in the car got on the driver's side, got out, and the man, and they got into a heated argument. By this time, I'm looking for security. So I'm like, security, you need to come out here. And they were arguing. Now, the line was so long, I'm asking, what would you do? Would you go over there and say, hey, you might want to calm it down and move your cars, or you might want to move your cars, period. Now, the customer's looking to see if somebody going to come out with a gun and start shooting. I forgot all about that part. So I called security again. I said, look, security, you need to come out in and take care of the situation. Security had to get between the two ladies, because they was about to fight. So was I wrong for continuing to take the customer's orders and let security handle it, or go over there with the person that I knew and say, hey, you might want to hold off on this a little bit. Why don't you all move your cars on up a little bit? But you're right here in the dead heat of the traffic. I don't know. What would you do? I tried to keep the customers calm. I said, well, security got it. They have, what you going to have, man? I'm trying to get the customers in the building as quickly as possible. One guy in front of me, in the back of me, said, "I don't have to worry about it 'cause I'm packing too." And I'm like, "Oh my." Okay, now at this point, I'm trying to figure out what would I do if this guy behind me pull out his gun and these people in the cars pull out their guns. I'm gonna drop to the ground. I remember doing that with my daughter at Crenshaw High. She went to Crenshaw High School. And every once in a while, yes, there are gangs. The red, the blue, the Bloods, and the Crips. She ran track. One day she was outside after the track was over, just jogging around the track, getting ready for a race this weekend. And somebody came by and started shooting. This would made me decide to drop to the ground if I had to. They wasn't shooting at her, they were shooting at another car, another person. My daughter, she's real keen at catching bullets, listening at bullets and things. And she heard those bullets shooting, and she just immediately dropped to the ground and waited till the car spun off. So that's why I said, if these guns pop out and I start hearing, I'm dropping to the ground. I will no longer be trying to help customers. You're on your own. And then the owner came. So what would you do? Would you go over there and tell your friend, hold up, you might want to slow down a little bit and move your car up, and you all handle this in a better way than what you're doing? Or what would you do? No guns? I kept taking orders. I think that was the best thing to do. Try to keep the customers calm. That's what I thought. I'd be like, Maybe start dancing or something? Don't know. Ah. I kept taking orders. What would you do? That's what I would do. Period. Did y'all watch the game? Good game. Super Bowl. Really good game. Yes, it was. Loved it. Close. I was going for Mahomes, the Chiefs. Looked like they wasn't going to win it, but I kept telling them, Mahomes is going to come out of it. I'm telling you. Now, what would you do? Here's the third question. Halftime to me was awesome. It was Latin dancing. That's exactly what it was. It was Latin dancing. And the reason why I knew it was Latin dancing, because I go to Zumba 3-4 times a week. And we do Latin dancing. Shaking the hips and all of that. And you're in a crowd of people, right? And you all are talking about the Super Bowl. Somebody mentions the halftime. And somebody goes and says, I don't like halftime. I didn't like halftime. It was sinful. My kids couldn't watch it. Now, one man, what would I do when they say that? When they said that? One man was, Kathy, what would you do at this moment? Because you know you like Latin dancing. You know you like J-Lo. I didn't know who Shakira was. But it was all Latin dancing. Miami, Puerto Rico, Haitians and Hispanics and all of them in Miami, right? So what would you do? Would you say it or would you say, okay? Would you give your opinion on whether you liked it, whether you didn't? Would you defend the Latin dancing? Would you defend J-Lo and Shakira for the halftime show? Well, guess what I did? I said, okay. That's what you feel. That's the way you live. I'm not going to get no argument behind you. Number one, I'm not confrontational at all. But I'm not gonna get no argument behind you because you don't like Latin dancing. I like Latin dance. I Latin dance when I go to Zumba. I do for real. I like it. It's fun. Cardio, good cardio. Keeps your cholesterol low. Keeps your muscles in shape. Your blood cells in shape. Your arteries in shape. Because you're moving. Now because you move your hips a little bit more than what you normally do, you know, the line dancing and things like that. I just said, okay, what would you do? Ah, some people were very, very upset. Some people, when I was out eating lunch yesterday, they went all the way back to the Janet Jackson video, halftime show. You know how many years that's been? And I'm like, yeah, but yeah, I appreciate different type of dancing. I like Latin dancing. I like um, line dancing. I like swinging out. I like. I don't like Zydeco because I don't like the music. I like two steps. I like all of that type dancing. So I didn't see anything wrong with it. I didn't think at all. I've been on it 21 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be on here for 10 more minutes. I think it's something I'm doing wrong that absolutely nobody is chatting with me unless it's a wrong time. Is my chatting off? You that's watching me, is my chatting off? I don't think so because I went live stream about maybe a while back and people were coming in chatting. I'm going to check it out after this stream because this is my third stream and I haven't had anyone to come into this chat. Now, it's two, what would you do? That's what this is about. If you're not getting anybody in your chat and you're not getting anybody in your stream watching you, then what would you do? Would you just stop live streaming? No, I'm not going to stop live streaming. Or would you find another way? I would find another way to make it happen. I won't just quit. Now, if I just, because YouTube is making a big change right now, and a lot of people are leaving. Don't nobody know who Braden Brand Reality TV is? All the other people that was in my chats before knew. But I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep going. Maybe I will live stream a little bit later in the day. Or later on in the evening. When everybody else is live streaming. I don't know. But what would I do? I will keep live streaming. I am known to go out on a high before I go out on a low and just quit. I am not a quitter. I do not quit. Now, what I won't do is I'm not going to get on YouTube and talk about other people. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to talk about content. I'm going to talk about things that I do. I'm going to talk about products. As a matter of fact, I just did a photo shoot with one of the Braden Brand girls that I'm going to be releasing a video pretty soon. It's going to be behind the scenes. The girls getting dressed, getting ready, getting their eyelashes made. It's a fashion photo shoot, makeup and eyelashes. So they're getting their hair done and they're getting their faces made up and they're getting their eyelashes on and they're looking good in the different poses and this and that and this, that. And I'm going to release it pretty soon. But no, I will not quit. I will just keep live streaming throughout the day until I figure out what I'm doing wrong. But I know you can, I know my chat is on. My chat, what is a pop out chat? I don't know what a pop out chat is. Whoops. Up. Don't want that. Oh, that's popping out. That's popping the whole chat out. Didn't want that. Hey, but I'm glad you're in. I'm glad you're staying in the stream with me. I'm glad you 25, 4 minutes and 50 seconds left. I've been working on a lot of things today. I've been working on my PowerPoint presentation for a big corporate meeting I'm about to have for one of our line of products, and pray for me on that because, yeah, where two or more gathered together, I'm there with you also. So I'm working on that. I've been working on, I uploaded a video last night how to make, and I did not know how to make macaroni and cheese unless I used the box, but I just learned how to make macaroni and cheese, mac and cheese. Like my grandson said, you got some more macaroni? Well, I did a video, I produced a video on how to make mac and cheese with Velveeta cheese, milk, and butter. So I uploaded that yesterday. I uploaded my Sunday morning live. I've been very busy because I'm trying to go full time with YouTube. Yep, I'm trying to go full time. So I'm mainly on live Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. And then Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, I'm working on an actual job. I work on an actual normal job. Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. And really on Sundays, what I do, I just sleep. I cook and I sleep. That's all I do. Because I need some rest. Sometimes when I'm on the computer like I was all day yesterday, I was mentally exhausted. But I have another video I have to complete this evening. Unfiltered. These are the guys that's on my show, Unfiltered, and they are allowed to say anything they want to talk about. Say anything they want to say, as long as they don't say the MFs and stuff like that. But it's restricted, age restricted. Because if I don't, YouTube gonna take it down. These guys say some of anything. Yep. So I gotta finish editing that this evening. I'm gonna upload it tonight because I'm trying to stick to Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays live streaming, simple cooking with Braden brand, unfiltered, and make sure I have my Sunday morning prayer already ready to premiere all the way up until Sunday morning at 12 a.m. If I can stay with that, I can get my views up. And that's what I'm trying to do, get my views up. I'm glad you're watching me. I'm glad you are staying in here with me. I'm going to try a different time next week. I'm going to try about 6 o'clock. 6 or 7 o'clock in the evening. No, 7 or 8. I'm going to try at that time and go on live. And see how well it does. Tuesday and Wednesday evening. Maybe Monday, not sure. Depending on what my Monday is like. But anyway, put my glasses on to see the time. 29:29. Oh, those are some good numbers. I might need to go play those. I look at the clock. Sometimes I play my numbers like, if I look at the clock and it say 1111, and I keep seeing 1111 everywhere I go and play those numbers. Now, one time I did that, and guess what? It didn't happen. 1111 came up the day before. Hi, Restored Beauty. How are you from New York? New York. That's Alicia Keys. Alicia Keys is going to be here. Let's give a shout out to Restored Beauty. How are you? It's good to see you in the stream. I'm happy you're here. I've been talking about what would you do today. It's a pilot. I'll probably come on again next week, next Wednesday, with what would you do, because there are different, just saying it, just saying hi. Well, thank you. Hello. Every Wednesday, I'm going to come up with what would you do. And you know, throughout the week, there are things that happen to you that you would have to ask someone else, what would you do? Well, I'm going to write the questions down so that when I come to the stream next week, it's going to be what would you do? I'm not technically inclined yet to leave my channel and go to your channel because I don't know how to come back. But as soon as I get off this channel, let me write it down. I'm going to go to Restored Beauty. And give you some watch time, because I definitely believe in my channel being genuine, my channel being content driven, and my channel being making sure that everyone go to everyone's channel, give them some watch time. If you like, subscribe to them. If you don't, then support them. Don't subscribe. Support them and keep going back. And that's normally what I do, because every evening I go online and I go to different streams every evening. And just make sure we all are friend tubers. We're all friends. We talk to each other, go to each other's stream. We like what everybody's talking about. We interact with the conversations. That's what it's about. Now, my YouTube, I am building a YouTube network, because I have Sunday morning prayer every Sunday morning for 3 to 4 minutes with Braden Brand. I have Braden Kids TV. It's a toddlers and kids preschool channel, which is strictly for the kids. I have Braden Brand Live, which is this, What Would You Do? I have Unfiltered. That's another show with Braden Brand. That's just a show I just produced with some guys who be in the living room or in the garage, and all they do is talk about what they talk about. And it's unfiltered because it's age restricted. And I have Simple Cooking with Braden Brand. And each one of them is a different set of playlists that I'm building on YouTube. And here's why. Because you go to the networks, Bravo, USA. I've been to all of them. I've talked to the acquisitions and development departments. And the person you're talking to, they don't really, if they don't like what they see, like I was like 98% almost on with our channel, Braden Brand Reality TV. But the one lady who was giving me a hard time, I knew there was a possibility that 2%, she wasn't going to do it. And she didn't greenlight it. So I went to USA, I went to Bravo, I went to E. All of them said the same thing. Because here's what's happened. Once one person in Hollywood write down why they didn't pick up your show, they go and read why they didn't write down, and guess what happens? Then they tell you the same thing the first person said. So guess what I said? I'm going to go to YouTube. I'm going to build my channel around YouTube. Who is this? Eve's camera, how are you doing? Eve, I saw you last night on your stream. Eve, let's give a shout out to Restored Beauty. Yes, new person in my channel. But it is so good to see you. I haven't seen you in so long. I think YouTube's analytics have taken all the people I was in in streams with it and just changed it all around.
Eve, Gamma, how are you doing? Eve, I saw you last night on your stream. Eve, let's give a shout out.
While you're cooking, huh?
Yes. New person in my channel.
I know that's right.
But it is so good
Um,
to see you.
Eve's Cam, I have a show called Simple Cooking with Braden Brand.
YouTube
And every week I put up
taking all the people I was in
whatever dish I'm cooking, I put it on for 10 minutes. Like last night I uploaded how to make mac and cheese with Velveeta cheese. Because me, I didn't know how to make mac and cheese with Velveeta cheese. I always use the box. And I would go somewhere, they say, you going to bring the mac and cheese? I said, you going to make it with Velveeta? No, I'm just making the box. You make macaroni and cheese from the box? I thought something was wrong. I was like, and what's wrong with that? Especially my sister. Girl, you need to learn how to make macaroni and cheese with Velveeta cheese. So I got with somebody on my channel, and she showed me how. She instructed me how to make macaroni and cheese with Velveeta cheese. So that was my last night's video. I know. I saw your channel. You was making avocado. I forgot the name you gave it, but it looks so good. Eve, excuse me, all of your food look really good. It really does. It make me want to go and cook it. Anyway, I'm glad you all came to my channel. I'm glad we got a new person, Restored Beauty. I'm going to go and view Restored Beauty after I leave this channel. Eve, I'm back into your network. I am so happy because I've been missing everybody. I'm getting ready to sign off because I have to go to a meeting, but I just wanted to come on and ask. So every Wednesday I'm coming on and I'm going to be asking, what would you do? Anyway, I will see you later. Thanks for coming by. I'll come to your stream. I hope I don't be at work because I actually go to work on Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. I really do. Anyway, I will talk to you all again this time next Wednesday. I'm going to try it again this time next Wednesday. But I'm going to be live on Monday and Tuesday as well. And then Thursday I'm going to work. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then Sundays, really, I just sleep. Because I need to rest. Editing all these videos and producing all these videos, I need pure rest. I need pure rest. Anyway, I will see you all until I see you again, until I talk to you again. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your kids. Enjoy your co-workers. Enjoy every moment of your life. I'll see you next week.